Second episode of the day, and it's an update episode on this one, and we are talking about two particular subjects that I'm gonna be giving you guys an update on. Second one, it's a surprise. The first one, it's on Bushiri. The losses are piling up for your boy. Mr. Bush's issues are just piling up over there. It's a church reality check. If it's your first time over here, welcome. Wonderful to have you. And we are still under load shedding. You can imagine the audacity of ESCOM to want to discourage you. Like earlier on, I had to take like a 1 hour power nap because I was so really defeated at the way these people are doing things. And so, but anyways, we didn't have electricity in the morning, we didn't have electricity through the afternoon, and now we don't have electricity still. So I'm trying to preserve the battery here in case they try to pull this stance forever, okay? And so let's talk about these particular two subjects that I want us to talk about. The second subject, I'll just feed it in, but it's the subject that we had talked about earlier on, but I'm gonna extend it into here because we have an update on the second subject as well. So now you might be wondering, what is it that has happened in Bushiri's camp that is worthy of an update so soon? I got a message not long back, actually this morning. I got a message this morning from one of you guys out there. Said, Ricky, I've been watching the show, but there's something that I wanted to give you a heads up on. I was like, oh, okay. Mandem is very much interested. What's going on? And this person was telling me that Bushiri just lost one of the offices that were very key to when the lockdown started and the whole nine chairs. I guess they call it Kingdom Financier, something like that. And so the Kingdom Financier office is the office that Bushiri was supposedly using for live streaming during the period of the lockdown. That's according to the information that I got. You can confirm down in the comment section. And so this particular office, what I found very fascinating, okay, if this is the main office, if this is that office, is that this is the same office he was insulting people about offering. You'll remember when he made the tithe, the offering thingy, and he was saying that people that are saying people tithing and offering and all that kind of stuff during lockdown, pastors should be eased on the subject. And Bushiri said, no, if you don't want it, please send them over. You remember that video back in 2020? Yeah, this would be that office, the way he was doing that. And so I find it very interesting that that office now, the church is no longer able to pay for it. Now, some people might say, no, that's because Bushiri is no longer here, and so therefore, since Bushiri is no longer here, they don't need to actually have the office within their rentals and stuff like that. But if you think about it, guys, if you really think about it, ECG in South Africa is dead. If you really think of it, ECG in South Africa is dead. Vasalan, this is a church that used to gather more than 50,000 people a day per service in Pretoria showgrounds. And that church, when they are going to Malawi and so forth, you barely see even 200, 300 people. Yes, there are that many, okay? There are many people that are still part of the church in South Africa, but that's when they gather together. But that huge crowd that was around Bushiri in the days of Showground, the stampede audience that used to be in Showground, that audience is slowly dying down. Not slowly, it's fastly dying down. Them losing this office. Let's talk about the financial aspect of this office. This being the Kingdom Financier office, that means this is the office which was kind of set up for people to finance whatever stuff that Bushiri was doing for the church. Quotation marks. Of course, we know it's not the church. It's a charlatan thingy that is pushing over there. But if this is that main office, I want to repeat. If this is that main office, and that office now they can't afford to rent it out, so the office has been rented out. It's kind of been leased out. And so I don't know if I still have the thingy, the picture here, you can see it over there. So that office being rented out shows that a lot of the big pockets are actually leaving. This is the office where you are saying all those funny shenanigans from. Now, speaking of, let's go to the second story. You are wondering, which one is the second story, Ricky? I kept you. The second story is from Chris. Remember Wiseman, Chris from TV Joshua's church, who we announced that he was getting married. He's just announced his date, and I think it's the 18th of September or something like that. And so they are actually getting ready, and they say that they're gonna do their wedding in Colombia. And so we'll definitely give you an update. Is it this month? Yeah, it sounds like it's this month, not long ago. And so we'll definitely give you an update on that one. But what is fascinating for me is that prophecies were coming out that everybody's gonna go back. Now, nobody's going anywhere. Everybody's establishing by themselves. Now, I want to go back to the first video that I said after these people started getting kicked out of SCON after the passing of TV Joshua. And that thing was, have an individual life. Make individual decisions. This entire thing of, my papa, I'm a disciple of so-and-so, don't deceive yourself. Don't deceive yourself. I was in one church where it was like that, and there was a certain decision that I was about to make, and people didn't advise me taking it, even the pastor, because it would have meant I was outside of those premises that they had put. And I was like, yeah, but I still have an individual life. Hello? And it was said, no, he's very disobedient. He doesn't. The kind of stance that they pull when they see that they have lost their grip on you, it's quite telling. And so that's exactly what I saw when I was in that particular church, to say, you have an individual life. Make individual decisions. This idea that you're doing everything for your papa is a wife. You are there sitting, doing nothing. After 10 years of wasting your life there, you then wake up, hey, Mandem is not married, Mandem doesn't have his own job, you don't have any work experience, nothing. You've wasted so many years under that charlatan. And so now they are established. Now a lot of people, I did actually see someone actually saying, oh no, the reason why these people couldn't get married when they were at SCON is because they were busy. What kind of busy trumps family? What busy is that? It's not busy. No, you are busybody. There's a difference between busy and busybodies. Busybodies is people that are just overly occupying themselves with nothing. They overly excited themselves over being occupied over at SCON to a point where they forgot themselves. They forgot their own individual life. And now they're outside. Everybody's getting married. Now they wake up to it. The deception that you tell yourself is this idea, only in God's time. That they like using that. I like using that language, only in God's time. No, you might have been married earlier. Maybe we are just saying. But because you didn't have an idea of an individual life, now you can say it's God's time. We are not dismissing that one, by the way. I'm just saying that people have lost 20 years of their life when they were there. And now you see them now getting married. They've what? So I'll give an update on that particular one. And also, very interesting, I'm very interested in hearing, is this the exact office that is being said? Okay? One of you guys who is actually a former ECGN. This person was a former ECGN. They say leadership. Hey, I was there. But one thing I've just seen or noticed is that Bushiri has just lost that particular office that was the Kingdom Financier office, which is the office that was responsible for the collection of funds from people that wanted to support whatever Bushiri was doing and the whole Nine Hajjats. So it's very interesting for me seeing that they are saying that office has officially been lost. That's funny on so many levels. Had he swung on so many levels that is the same office that he was busy insulting people, because the same person that told me this said that this was the same office that he was using to do lockdown live streams. I remember those huge pictures and stuff like that. I can kind of picture it in this thing. But hey, what do we know? The funny and interesting thing is that that same office he was insulting everybody. That same office that he was making demands about money. He has just lost that office. Not long ago, there was a loss of a television station because their license has been revoked. Huh? Not long ago, they lost a court case about witnesses going to thing. Not long ago, there was the entire ruling about the people that he was owing that loan. Remember the loan about the hotel, which was loaned, I think, 300 to 400 million. Yeah, to establish in that hotel. He lost that decision. The decisions on there's too many losses. The losses are piling. And this is just another one that has just been added. Please stop living a child's life. Actually find the truth, and maybe one day we will count you in the book of life. We'll be there looking at you, say, hey, you were once a child. That'll be a very interesting conversation on the line when we are going to have, hey, when you were once a child. We are glad to see you in the kingdom of light. The Rick's Reality Show, the daily Christian commentary videos. I will see you on a later on. Let me preserve my batteries for these things in case Eskom decides not to give me lights anymore. I'll still have lights to give you the other episodes later on. Yeah, be blessed, and confirm that in the comment section. It's Ricky. Yeah, be blessed. Salute.